Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. This is taken at his full. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Just last week, Charles, you mentioned Christian McCaffrey needs to become a bigger force in that Carolina run game. Well, he listened to you because against Cincinnati, week 3, 28 carries, career-high 184 yards.
And that's not easily done because the Cincinnati defensive front is one of the better ones in the NFL. So his offensive line got together, and he picked out some fine holes to run through and created some nice runs himself, able to run inside and to the perimeter. And now they can get the ball out wide. All right, now when people have to respect the run game for Carolina, the wideouts become a bigger factor. Guess what? Carolina's offense, they'll expand now.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now a first down throw for Newton. He's going to go for a big play now. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Jacksonville territory. A fantastic connection that time. Newton to Funchess. 44 yards.
Wow, that was incredible.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies him like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Here's Newton. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And he'll be run down at his own 10-yard line.
And this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. It looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it?
Bye. You want to play? So play your game in your room, homie.
Good morning.
Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. They begin with a run by Fournette. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's a give to Fournette. And some room to work. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense. Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
A handoff to Fournette. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and that will force a turnover on downs. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
And Gano's kick is right through. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Well, the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced them to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the other side, they've got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere. It made them kick a field goal. That almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but, boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
Here we go. 372.
Running left, it's Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Fournette. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, that's away from him entirely to start throwing the football.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
I sit there waiting on him to have the fucking ball. This shit is really cool.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And shoves him off.
What's up? Huh? I can't hear you. What happened now?
I said, do you remember me?
Dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Ain't like you raw, pussy nigga. Ain't like you raw though.
C.J. Anderson of the game. He gets it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They fake the give. Newton on the move to his left.
Bullshit.
And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run Anderson. And he gets it a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton.
I think
It's
that.
intercepted at the goal line. It's by Ronnie Harrison. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before.
He's gonna fucking play me. He's gonna motherfucking cut right my motherfucking trap. Then it's sorry, telling bitch go play with fucking cover too. Fuck out of here.
Oftentimes interception.
Get out of here. Yeah, fucking cover too.
One tackle, but then quickly
He's dumb
brought
motherfucking
down.
bitch.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Fournette fighting through. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big run by the big man Fournette. 51 yards.
Fucking everything. Leave that bullshit work, nigga.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Cover that.
They'll try to run forward with Fournette.
Let's go for that. Baby, the dumbass up.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back
Back
with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
Fucking safe. Oh, cover two starting to run. Good, right here. Man, you put some, cut it out. Sick of you niggas.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Wanna be black boy, white boy. Go talk about this and that there. No, I don't wanna hear about that fucking shit. I don't wanna hear about it. All on whole ass niggas and me.
He'll get it up the middle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They give him 2 yards officially, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry up.
Are you fucking kidding me? Silly motherfucker.
Mike 39, Lucy.
Shit, fucking way. Get out of here.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Jags are able to cash in for 6.
Silly motherfucker.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that... Here's Lambo out to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On first down, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 48. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Doug Marrone with a play clock almost out says let's take a timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Spread left. Spread left. Spread left. Lucy.
A handoff, Fournette running left. And he's brought down. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout called, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Jaguars on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now Leonard Fournette, and he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And Lambeau, he missed it. He missed it left. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Newton. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Bortles. And this one's incomplete. You got a young quarterback, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Fournette. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They just had to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. This is Fournette. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll run with Fournette. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
And he continues to pile the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense is real.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, spread right, spread right, spread right, spread right, smack. Omaha, Omaha, Omaha.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a short gain down to about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. If they want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Punch right, punch right, punch right. Hey, spread right, spread right, spread right, spread right, smack. Tighten up, tighten up. Omaha, Omaha, Omaha. Sunday, Sunday. Spread left, spread left, spread left.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Corey Grant, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars had...
My have an all-white rank. Couldn't hit if it had ain't.